with bronchial infections, with asthma, there are other related respiratory issues like sinusitis and others. The most difficulty comes due to congestion. Okay, a lot of mucus gets collected all over, sinuses, chest, lungs, everything. So, for mucus elimination, we can practice Varun Mudra. So remember, this little finger is connected with the water element in our body. So just keeping this little finger pressed down like this with the other fingers extended. Okay, this and calmly sitting and just sitting like this itself and focusing on your breath. There's really nothing else to it. And yes, once again, if you can do this while doing something else, while watching cricket, you are most welcome to do so.
As long as we don't get more involved in the cricket and
yes, if your favorite player is not performing to your liking,
then this is
don't
not
let
the best time
don't let it affect your breath. Just if you can keep that sakshi bhav, which we talk about in yoga, just be the witness, okay, and don't get too
very interesting. But the sakshi bhav is, I think most of us would love to, it's like utopia. Reach there, but still on the journey.
Catharsis is still where we all find our niche.
This is a little, I won't say easier mudra, but like you said that, it's slightly more comfortable to be doing and not complete focus like the one which are more remedial in nature, like the bronchial or the asthma. Mudra.
Now those mudras also help you when you're actually going through this episode, right? Like I said, when you're having stressful breathing. Okay? And this eliminates the congestion, which anyway prepares your body to get rid of the infection or the symptoms of the infection at least. Making it easier for your lungs to perform better for you. The other thing that can really help with this is if you practice the Ling Mudra. That's something that brings up the body temperature. Okay, so Ling Mudra is when you interlace your fingers together, okay, and bring the right thumb in and keep it pointing up. Okay, now if you remember, the thumb is Agni, right? So this is where we are stimulating the body temperature. A lot of times, a lot of us, we experience fever-like symptoms. We experience body ache. We call it being feverish. But if you use a thermometer, the temperature is no more than 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Now, fever is a very important thing. It's body function that helps eliminate the bacteria from the body. The infection-causing bacteria.
That's what we studied in school.
That's what we studied in school. But because our lifestyles demand that we have to show up at work every day, we start popping a pill the minute we start feeling slightly feverish. We don't allow the body's natural mechanism to fight the infection. Okay? And slowly the mechanism starts to fail completely. So it's good to get a fever once in a while. It's good to have a high body temperature because your body is eliminating the bacteria on its own. And if you have noticed that you don't get high fever, then this is where this mudra comes into practice. Okay. The thumb is pointing up and hold it for again 4 to 6 minutes. Sit calmly, breathe. Once again, this is not difficult to hold. You can just sit in any comfortable position and do this. Yes, I wouldn't say that you do it while you're standing up, but sitting down comfortably, even in front of the television, is fine.
So one question, because this is Agni, the thumb represents Agni. So is it okay to do in summers, like especially?
No. If you're already feeling hot, or while practicing the mudra, if you start feeling hot, then no.
Okay.
Please leave and relax. Allow your hands to separate. Keep them calmly in your lap and wait. Okay. And the typical you will feel the typical symptoms. If you start to sweat while practicing it, then you've done enough. It's time to stop.
So every person might
absolutely. Your own personal biodynamics, what is happening inside your body, you have to become more aware. You have to be the one who starts observing them. Okay.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, so we spoke about 3 mudras today, right? So one, the bronchial mudra. If I were to just talk about it, this is how bronchial mudra would be.
Yes, the middle finger, tip of the middle finger touches the thumb. The first joint of the thumb, that's where your ring finger will be, and the tiny finger will be at the bottom of the thumb.
Okay.
Index finger is extended out.
Okay. So there's the bronchial mudra, and then we had the asthma mudra, which is
Much simpler.
And this has to be near our chest cavity.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Hold it here.
Holding it here.
There's some distance between the palms, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, all the other fingers extended.
Yeah.
And holding it for 4 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Over here, specifically, I would suggest that you focus on breathing and calming yourself down.
Okay.
Okay, which is why I said that these are to be practiced and to be incorporated into your daily practice for them to start working when you're actually having an episode. Okay? Because the brain requires some training.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And the Varun Mudra or the Ling Mudra, those are something that you can practice otherwise as well. If you're feeling, I mean, if you living in a place where the temperatures are always low and you are somebody who feels the cold much more than others, then yes, please do practice this. Bring up the body temperature.
You can do the Ling Mudra that time.
And Varun Mudra to help with eliminating the mucus congestion.
I think both of them are very useful because many a times, especially also the mucus one, though of course, I want to also mention that it is every person's character or the constituents of every person is different. So yes, it might be some of your diet might be responsible for it, or other things, but this is this is not, again, mudras are not magical things. Like I believe we had also mentioned that in the last video that it is the food, the exercise, regular exercise, and yogic practice and mudras.
Yes, this is brain training. Okay, you're training your brain because all these nerve centers which we are touching are directly connected to the brain.
So and mudras also are a form of preventative in nature. So if we continue, we are regulating our diet and regular exercise and doing some basic yogic practices and mudras, it'll at least we don't need to pop medicines or pop just
not as many
right. Of course, if somebody is severe, do go to a doctor. Absolutely. So this is not we're not giving medical advice. It is advice for a better lifestyle and a way that we can, a more conscious way of living and a more preventative way of living, as I would say. And stay tuned for all of those who have not subscribed to our channel. Do subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well as YouTube. The handle is Tarot Ink by Bhavna. Until next time, stay blessed and stay relaxed. See you soon.